Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Olympia D here, and I'm coming back to you with another episode on my series of strange occurrences. So this is a very suspicious case coming out of Huntsville, Alabama. I'm going to read the article, then I'm going to give my opinion on the facts. Huntsville, Alabama. We have new information on the tragic death of a woman whose body was found in a police transport van. Christina Nance's body was discovered last week in a parking lot that belongs to the Huntsville Police Department. Investigators just released a surveillance video and say that it's clear that Nance got into the van without any help. A camera sitting on top of the safety complex captured it all. On September 25th, we can see a woman walk around the police parking lot. She walks back and forth for a few minutes before going behind the van. Unfortunately, she does not make it out alive. Deputy Chief Dwayne McCarver with HPD tells us the van was unlocked, so 29-year-old Christina Nance was able to get in, but once she did, she could not get out. That's because the van was purchased in the 90s as a transport van to take people to jail. It was last used to take old evidences to be destroyed. The van hadn't been used since March. As police examined hours of video, they said they saw Nance push out a window 3 days after she climbed into the van. They say no one saw or heard Nance in the busy parking lot for HPD headquarters. Nance's body was discovered on October 7th after an officer noticed shoes outside the van. He went over to look and investigate what they saw and found her body in the van. Our policies are such that this should not have happened, and now we have to look at the end and make sure we have things in place so that this does not happen again, said McCarver. We also spoke with Nance's sister. On Friday, they say the video was not clear enough and still have a lot of questions about how their sister died. All we wanted was just facts of exactly how our sister died in a van. We didn't get that. We are still unsure of how our sister Christina Nance died in a van. That was not stated. That was not pointed out in the video. All the video showed was Christina entering the van. McCarver tells us there are no signs of foul play or trauma to the body. He also added officers knew Nance and their crisis intervention team have worked to provide her resources in the past. And therein lies the end of the article. So this is just very, very crazy and suspicious. So there's not much detail about this case, but I'm going to go with what was stated. So basically the story is that a woman entered into a unlocked police van and somehow mysteriously died there. Okay, but there's no foul play suspected. Please make it make sense. It doesn't make any bit of sense. When you put the pieces of this equation or puzzle together, it's kind of suspicious if you ask me. I'm not a rocket scientist here, and I don't think that anyone would have to be to ascertain that something is not quite right here. It didn't just happen. She didn't just go into a van and just die. What was the conclusive reason for her death? So they do this a lot of times. People who are being sneaky. They say this, that, and the third happened, and this is how the person died. But it was no foul play suspected. How does that happen? It's very, very suspicious. Obviously, I wasn't there. Whoever else wasn't there. Who knows all exactly what happened, what evidence may come out. But this is one of the another strange stories that I've heard of where, lo and behold, someone dies under very mysterious circumstances and is kind of swept under the rug. And it's like nobody knows nothing about nothing, but they want you to believe that the person just died like that with no cause. So yeah, it's very, very, very suspicious. I don't know what's going on here, but hopefully more evidence will come out and more pieces of the puzzle will be put together to find out exactly what happened to this young lady, why she ended up dead in a police van. It's just so crazy and outlandish, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so rest in peace to her. My condolences to her family. I hope they find out what really happened and what's really going on. Leave it in the comments what you think about this story, if you've ever heard of it, and what you think is going on pertaining to this case. Like and subscribe. I'm going to have more strange occurrence videos coming up, and I might have a part 2 to this case and a couple of other cases as more information comes up and I gather it. Stay safe, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.